ముందుగా ప్రియమైన విద్యార్థులకు మరియు వారి తల్లిదండ్రులకు నమస్కారం. నా పేరు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజ్ చైర్మన్. నేను ఈరోజు 10th క్లాస్ విద్యార్థులను దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని మాట్లాడడం జరుగుతుంది. అది ఏమిటనగా, మనందరికీ తెలుసు, గత 2 సంవత్సరాలుగా కరోనా కారణంగా విద్యార్థులు ఎటువంటి పరీక్షలు రాయకుండానే పై తరగతులు పంపడం జరుగుతుంది. ఫలితంగా ఐఐటి జేఈ మరియు నీట్ లాంటి జాతీయ స్థాయి పరీక్షలను సాధించడం కష్టతరం అవుతుంది. దీనిని అధిగమించడానికి మరియు 10వ తరగతి పరీక్షలో అత్యధిక మార్కులు సాధించడానికి నేను మీ ముందుకు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజ్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ద్వారా అనుభవజ్ఞులైన అధ్యాపకులచే ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులు, హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్ మరియు గత ప్రశ్నపత్రాల సమాధానాల విశ్లేషణ ఇవ్వబడును. కాబట్టి నేను విద్యార్థులకు చెప్పదలుచుకున్నది ఏంటంటే, ఈ ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులను మరియు హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్లను క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో కూర్చొని చదువుకున్నంత సీరియస్ చదువుకోవాలను. ఇంకొకటి ఏమిటనగా, ఈ యొక్క క్లాసులు విన్న వెంటనే అర్థం చేసుకొని ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయవలను. ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయడం అంటే కేవలం చదవడం కాదు, పేపర్ మీద రాయవలను. అలాగైతే గుర్తుండిపోతుంది. దీంతో పాటు మీ యొక్క నాలెడ్జ్ ని పరీక్షించుకున్న కొరకు త్వరలో ప్రీ ఫైనల్ పరీక్షలు కూడా నిర్వహించబడు. ఈ యొక్క అవకాశాన్ని సద్వినియోగం చేసుకోవాలని 10th చదివే విద్యార్థులకు విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తున్నాను.
That means it's got rigged. So he filed a case and election commission cancelled the entire state of Telangana, or not Telangana, Tamil Nadu. So that happened in that case. Next, coming to that, as per the guidelines issued by the election commission, so all the people who attain the 18, everyone knows that if 18 I am the major. How you are saying the major? Because election commission decided that. You don't know that because election commission is watching you in every age, every stage also. Next, coming to that, 1st January, before the 1st January, they will count your age every time. Next, coming to the universal adult franchise, that is the meaning of the universe. This is very interesting concept. Universal adult franchise. Okay, so it means it is very important. We fought for many years to get this universal adult franchise. Before that, 21 years the voting age. Now it became 18 years. So that means population basic increase. We can choose the right person to as a leader of our country and rule our country. That's it, nothing else. So political parties in elections. What is the political party's role? A political party is formed. Okay, so political parties means what is the political party? I think as per my knowledge or your knowledge, you may say that political party means Telangana TRS is the political party and Congress is the political party. And in national level, BJP, Congress and BSP and SP, or so many parties are there. But will you say a definition like this? No, it's wrong. Actually, you can't say like that. There must be some definition for everything. State party or regional party or national party. You will say like this, right? National party means there must be some criteria. You should follow this, because if in a state, if party wins 3% of the valid votes or the 3 assembly seats, is declared as a regional party. For example, I want to write that. Wait. So this is very important concept, students. You will get the good question from this. The difference between the national party Okay, remember that national parties, but whatever your knowledge you apply here, because the thing is regional parties you know very well, because you will daily see that party people or party culture, whatever it may be. So this is the national party and this is the regional party. With examples we will start, because that is easy. See, BJP is a today, it is in the national party, right? Because Congress also in the national party, right? So next, coming to that regional parties means we know that in Telangana state people are very advanced, because they know that TRS, and after that you can say that Congress is national party as well as here it contesting as the regional party. It doesn't mean that it is the regional party. Don't worry about that, please. Don't think I am wrong, because so I am telling that Congress regional here, I am saying that Congress regional. Okay, so same party only funding, so same party only giving the powers. Okay, and I may wrong, but some extent I may right. Okay, that is also one thing, remember please. And coming to that, so I want to tell you that what so because the 3% valid 3% valid seats should be there, right? 3% valid seats and plus 3% valid votes, valid votes, right? Valid seats means it comes under around 3 seats, right? That's it, nothing else. Valid seats means, because that should be declared as a regional party. Now coming to that, if a party is recognized as the 4 states with the 6% of the valid votes of the 6% should be there. 6% plus 4 states plus, if it is say or means either, so 11 Lok Sabha MPs and 11 Lok Sabha MPs, Lok Sabha MPs, right? So this is the cheap, very important topic here. So you need to remember that elections. Coming to the next part, elections. So what I said to till now, elections or not. Now I'm going to the beautiful concept, elections, the code of conduct, right? Code of conduct means what? See, what I will tell you one small thing. Code of conduct means every family having a certain rules. Recently I went for some vacation to my relatives home. They told that we have these rules. I suddenly surprised, what is this? Is it a hostel or rules? So but that doesn't mean that they are wrong. They are right because they have some rules. If you want to stay there, you should sync with their rules, right? If you want to run election commission of India, it should follow some code of conduct. If you want to participate in elections, you should follow some code of conduct. So that is the only thing. So what is the code of conduct? I will explain now. Coming to that, the Election Commission of India announces the schedule of election. Since then, model code of conduct comes in effect. So whenever model code of conduct, so a schedule, after announcing the schedule, what will happen? There must be some rules, some pleasant surprise, everything will come. So that is that. If anyone violated that, so they are ready to punish. I think if you have some little political knowledge, when you are seeing the daily paper, so election commission barred so and so leader 2 days. Why it is barring? Because they are making some controversial comments on some sensitive topics. That is the reason they are barring from that. Or if you are telling about someone bad or opposing person, what you used to do? Elections means the elections time, what will happen? Opposite persons always get blamed, right? So that opposite persons will oppose the policies of the government. Opposition, you can call it as a opposition parties always fought for this. Okay, opposite persons will tell us that, okay, this is the code of conduct. Opposition person, for example, I blamed someone, so they will retaliate it. So that will come into the election commission notice. And now this is the topic is ending for this, and we will continue the next topics in the election process in the next video. Thank you.
Hello students, my name is R.K. Pandey. I have done my BTech from IIT Kanpur from electrical engineering. I teach chemistry in K. Venkana classes. I head the chemistry department. The main facility of K. Venkana classes is all the faculty are very rich in experience, and they have taught students who have secured single and double digits. They have got very good ranks in JEE and NEET. So if you are serious for your career and if you want to pursue your career in engineering or medical, you are surely welcome here. The facilities includes not only the top tier teachers, but the other facilities like doubt clearing sessions and other academic as well as personal treatment that is provided by this institute.
Hi students, welcome back. Coming to the topic of code of conduct. So last lecture we discussed the code of conduct. So we are discussing about the code of conduct. There must be some rules here, right? Code of conduct. I want to give one broad example for this code of conduct. So real life examples you need in the social studies because you can remember the long time, right? So for example, the great or we are established as the great things like institutions. What you call institution? Any institution. Your family is also an institution, right? Institution like K. Venkana Junior College, right? So because why we are saying that this is the platform where we are delivering the lectures. So junior college, this is an institution. It is having the code of conduct. What is code of conduct of K. Venkana Junior College? It is having the certain rules. Employees should come at 9 o'clock, they leave at 5 o'clock. That is also one rule, right? And as well as they have some rules, dress code, everything, and they college having the some punctualities, and they college having the curriculum. So curriculum is based upon the IIT curriculum. They want to implement it as a code of conduct manner. That means rule based. So that rule based, whatever the vision he thought about K. Venkana, so that is also a code of conduct example, live example, you can say that. So you can take any other example. This is the one example I took it. So coming to that, election code of conduct. Election code of conduct is talking about that in election time you should conduct the rallies in a disciplined manner. You should not go beyond your limits. That means you should not overpopulated coming on roads, creating the law and order problems. That should not be there. And the thing is, and no personal comments. For example, you should not comment on my personal life, because I am also contesting elections. You are also contesting elections. I am not assassinating you in your personal life. You are not interfere in the personal life of whatever I am doing. So that is one thing you should remember. Coming to the third point, no political announcements like for example caste related sensitive issues, caste, religion. So that is also one thing, caste and religion. See, anyone, if you go Europe, if you go America, so there must be some factors. They also have the whites and blacks. So you should not comment on the based upon the race. Actually, here also India sends two topics of the caste and religion. You should not interfere in the caste and religious comments, and you should not make any favor to the any religion, any caste. Coming to the fourth point, in places such as church, mosque, temples, you should not discuss the political issues, because that also again religious issues. That will be the religious affairs of a one person. It should be a personal. You should not be a public every time. So next, coming to the fifth point, no candidates shall influence the voter. Whatever the voter is there, you should not influence him. You should not influence by bribing him or by giving the gifts, by offering some privileges to him. Should not do that. And no voter shall be used to cast his or her vote others' identity. For example, rigging, that is the famous quote, rigging. You should not do that, right? Because it is a punishable offense. It is also a part of code of conduct. Okay, coming to that, there should be a no campaigning after and before permitted, a whatever that hours election commission will decide that. And no political party shall either get voters to the polling station or drop the see, some voters, what will happen in my childhood also, I also observed that they will drop the voters to the polling station. That is also a problem again. It is also bribing the voters, and it is also influencing the voters. Everyone knows that. That is the stunts will play by the political party or the concerned person. That is also one point. You coming to the next point, that is the ninth point, very beautiful point, that is no political party shall either get voters to the polling station. I already talked about it. Everyone has the right to lead a peaceful life. Taking out rallies, or you should not do that. Rallies are the very main concern in India, because the population, you should not disturb the traffic. You should not disturb anyone. That is also code of conduct. You should have permissions to do rallies in India. This is also part of the code of conduct. Everything you can know that, all the points here only, and you can frame your answer. You can frame the long answer also. Whatever the things I spoke out just now, 8 points, that will sufficient for your answer writing. That is better. Next, conducting rallies will be there. You should have some frequent things. You should follow some rules. You should not break the law and order, because by breaking the law and order, it may create the so and so problems. It may disqualify the person also. For example, I am the Naresh. I have the supporter base of the 1 crore people. If I am running rally, so based upon this 1 crore people, so they are thinking that my supporters, what they will do, so if I want to win, they will do something. That means they will ban the traffic, they will bar the traffic or everything. So they will show us that we have this much of power. So then the next day he will be in the jail. That is the against the rules of the code of conduct, right? So coming to the next part. So the part is on the day of polling, how it should be. 1 minute. Okay, on the day of polling. So coming to the polling part, what it is talking. So polling means everyone knows that we will go to the booth. So we will give the identity card, that is voter ID, and public official will be there. Public officer or official, you can say that. So they will recognize you. You are belong to so and so vote, and you will, and there will be a box called ballot box once upon a time. Ballot box. Now it is replaced with a digital. Now it will be EVM, right? So this is the EVM now, electronic voting machine. Everything became digitalized nowadays, and EVMs came in India in the 2014, fully established. Not like first time, it came in the first time 1996. Now it became the 2014. It will be that every general election in India coming under the EVM only. So and recent elections also EVM. So now it became the EVM scams also. Nowadays it became small news like that. And EVMs. What these EVMs we are doing, we will discuss in the later coming points. And now, what is polling? Coming to that part, polling stations. Whatever the polling stations, they will arrange the polling station. This is also part of, I already discussed in the previous lectures. So what is that? Election Commission of India having some functions. What are the functions? One part is administrative function, that is come under the elections, conducting the elections, right? Administration or administrative. So this is the part of conducting elections. So all these things are interlinked actually. So if you are watching this video and you will get the doubt that what is this is administration, it is interlinking here, and this is interlinking here, EVMs. This is the chain will go like that, and everyone think that some logical things, when you are writing an answer or when you are attempting an objective, you should be like whatever the flow chart, it should be in your mind every time. Okay, and generally when you are going for the vote, for example I am going for the voting, so that is like in booth. So there will be a government school, there will be election machinery. So that part of the EVMs or whatever it may be, that EVMs will take care of that. Our voting and everything, in charges will be there, they will take care of that. So what our duty is, we will simply go for that and we will show our identity card, we will vote for that, and there. I want to tell you one, that VVPAT, voter verified paper audit trail. It is a revolution actually, because in EVM you are pressing to the concerned whatever the party you want to press, you are pressing that button. But thing is, whether it is going to that party or not, if you want to check it, this is the solution here. VVPAT, voter verified paper audit trail. It will be a paper, your name and your vote and concerned party you voted for, you can see it, everything. So there is no possibility of the rigging here. I don't know actually, because as per my knowledge, till now EVM is a very strong software and it is coding VVPAT and it is also beautifully working. Even though when comments are coming, Election Commission also open for challenging, you can check it, you can come and check it, EVMs. We are ready to do whatever the hacking you want to do, you can do in front of us. If any loopholes, they can fix it, right? Next, the campaign should be end before 48 hours. Already we talked this point, but polling day you should not do, polling is going on, you should not do campaign. That is wrong actually. So it is disqualification of that person also, who is the person contesting the elections. Okay, and elections court judgments. Coming to the elections court judgment, so in 2013, what happened? Case of Dr. Subramanya Swamy. Subramanya Swamy is a famous person. The Supreme Court stated that voting machines shall allow the voter verify that vote was cast correctly or not. I already told that. So this was the Supreme Court case actually. So that is talking about the 2013 case related to the voting process. So then VVPATs came. VVPATs. So what it shall enable to get the feedback. Feedback means that is the concerned vote is related to that. And coming to the 2013, one more case. That is the People's Union of the Civil Liberties. What it is talking? The Supreme Court stated that voter has the liberty cast his or her vote against all the candidates, contesting candidates. For example, Nota. So I don't want any candidate is fit for my knowledge. So that is the reason I will go for none of the above. So if in a blank, if there is no answer for me, what I will do? I will click on none of the above. Same things. If you are not liking anyone, all are you are thinking that all are waste fellows. So that is the not option is there. So that is one point. And coming to that 2013, what happened? People's Union again filed against civil liberties. The Supreme Court stated that contesting candidates, either Parliament as the state legislative bodies, shall compulsory declare details regarding their his or criminal record and educational qualification, assets, everything. That is only affidavit. Actually, when you are filing that, so you want to declare your assets when you are contesting the elections. So elections before nomination only, election nomination only, you have to declare I have so and so assets. So please, if you want, you can check it. I am filing the tax, or I have two children or three children, whatever it may. And I have the criminal cases also. You should file it, right? Ruling party at the time of the elections. Okay, that is the catch point actually. Here I want to tell you one small story happened in India. General story, nothing to worry about it. So because what happened in the 1974, at the time of the 1974, so there was a beautiful situation in India actually. Beautiful situation means it is like you can't erase the history until unless you have the facts. What happened? Indira Gandhi was the dynamic PM. Everyone knows she was a very, very daring and dashing PM. So that time, she is ready to challenge the judiciary itself. How it is challenging? She is not directly challenging, and she is not directly scolding anyone. She is telling that I am there. If you want, I can fight with you also. Like that. For that time, 1974, she is contested from the Rai Bareli. Rai Bareli is the place from the Uttar Pradesh. Her constituency, own constituency. That means they born there only. So like that. That time what happened? She contested as a MP, but she used before that she is the PM, because she is the PM's daughter. After that she became the PM. So now elections are going on in the 1970s, 1971 elections. That elections she got elected as a MP and she became the PM again. That is the second time her. So but J Prakash Narayan told that she used the official machinery, like government machinery, in the election campaigning. That is the problem created her. So that problem, she want to escape from that problem. She started that 42nd amendment. So this is also very important in your chapters. I think so. This is in your constitution also. What is the 42nd amendment? 1976. It is talking about that election rules or election process of the PM and PM, Prime Minister, as well as the Speaker, beyond the judicial review. That means judiciary can't even question that, courts can't even question that when they are rigging or when they are doing some against the rules. But judiciary told that you may Prime Minister, and next day some other come, they will also become a Prime Minister. Rules should not change, and this amendment struck down, and this amendment became the zero now. So this is invalid, you can say that. So like that, in our country, judiciary is very powerful. Ruling party at the time of elections, what happened? That is only thing. Ruling party, why I said this example? Because this related to this concept now. So ruling party, what they should, there is a chance to the ruling party to influence the voters, because if you know that, what ruling party used to do, last year of the elections, they will commence the so many projects, so many schemes, so many things to win the elections, right? But people always think that short-term manner. So they will forget about that 4 years. They will think that this 1 year they did great progress and we can go further. But the intelligent people of India, they will think that all are intelligent only. There's nothing to worry about that. They will think that 4 years they are not did anything. Last year they given the abrupt promises. That means they were making false promises. They will reject them in elections. That is simple thing. So ruling party leaders shall not misuse the power. Shall not use the official machinery. They have some rules. Okay, you should not arrest the opposition people at the time of the elections. That is also one thing. Their officials visit and party related visits shall not be mingled. Official visit means, for example, I want to go Europe, but 1 month elections are there. I am the PM. Can I go or not? I should not go, because I don't have powers to go that time. Because before elections only, I should step down as a PM, right? Because I am the caretaker PM now. I have to caretake off, because before that I am the PM.